Be careful.
I know.
Hey, Sunshine. I ain't certain of this, but I think your heart is evolving. The hate is gone. The sadness is gone. It's just a bunch of white light now. What the hell is going on here?
Here's the thing.
You won't be any voice in my life anymore.
There it is.
I've experienced fear, hate, and no sympathy. I'm a curse, a freak. I know that. But guess what? He still accepts me. He still forgives me.
Oh.
You're doing this for him?
I'm tired of this world and everybody in it. But I'll become his sword one last time.
How precious.
That is kind of a sad thing to say. It's like, I'm sick of this world and everyone in it.
Don't tell me she's gonna kill herself.
No, she's not.
I mean, you kind of see what her fate is. It's like she just kind of leaves to do her own thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess she's like, talk to you later.
Don't need gluttony anymore.
Ow, 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 ow.
It looks
I
kind
imagine
of
I imagine that's what he's doing. Like, I'm going to get you. Ow, ow, ow. That was a cool finisher.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we still need to deal with the freaking bullet hell though. And your heavy ass sword wasn't very good at it.
Oh, now we get to hear what he's gonna say, or read what he's gonna say.
So even if her shade was still re-implemented in her replicant body, she still wouldn't have been able to go out into the sun.
No, because the process wasn't fully finalized.
Oh, he was just too eager to have her back.
Yeah, exactly.
Just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her.
It's actually even sadder when you know what he's actually saying.
She says she wants to see her brother.
Yoda's been possessed?
This girl
NieR,
wants
shut
her
up.
brother
The Gestalts are talking.
just as much as I do. It's not right, you know?
Because, like think about it
It's
on
not
our
right that
NieR's
she can't
perspective.
see him.
He has no idea what's going on right now.
Yeah, but Shadowlord is basically acting like NieR right now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's you, isn't it?
That is me.
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
Even then, she would have still had her disease.
Yeah.
You know, I do have to. I'm surprised of something about Yoko Taro. That even without the Guru and nihilism and everything, he still has a very consistent and very like quote unquote
Sorry.
cheerful perception of the afterlife.
I don't know what to.
Because we saw in the previous last ending that we see that like Gestalt Joanna reunite with and Gestalt NieR in the afterlife, which like you would have expected Yoko Taro to like say fuck out, they just arrived forever, sad sad sad. Like the fact that he actually bothered to actually give them some moment of happiness, even even if it's post life, is kind of surprising from the guy.
The shade that possessed her is gone.
And that is consistent with other novellas of other games. The fact that like people do have some sort of like heaven does exist somehow, despite all the sadness, despite all of everything. Heaven does exist. It's like, huh?
Why?
I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on!
You can blame a lot of Shadowlord NieR as well, because again, he jumped the gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really, this is.
It still goes back to those models of Popola and Devola for not managing it very well.
Plus,
True.
Yeah.
Well, they did try to talk to young NieR here, and he didn't listen. I think the problem is more that he already did the thing, kidnapped Jonah, and they were like put on the spot. It's like, okay, what do we do?
In
There's
the end,
no way Replicant NieR is gonna listen to us if we just tell him, oh, don't worry about him kidnapping your sister. He's you after all. Like, he's just gonna go like, the fuck are you talking about? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go rescue my sister. Because as we see with Shadowlord, NieR as a whole, be it Replicant or Gestalt, is very stubborn.
yeah. I mean, there is a saying, you are your own worst enemy.
Nah.
I guess so. Alright, now time for bullet hell.
Bother. One moment, please.
you okay?
Fine, just fine. Alright, no, I'm not.
I love that line.
Some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits.
Like guys just slowly hopping away.
Yeah. It would have.
Nice. Sorry.
I wish there was like an option to have like white like bounce around and following after you rather than float.
Aw.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that is kind of cute how he just keeps hopping on the ground.
I have one final
Yeah.
task to fulfill.
where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course.
Also, another point of contention, we can like, even if NieR had already like fused the two Jonas together,
I wish
he
you
was
luck.
already fucked at that point because we kind of killed Grimoire Noir. Then again, I think you
I'd
only
always
need
fight by
White
your
to
side.
bring them all together.
Hmm.
So I guess Noir already fulfilled his purpose.
I mean,
He was,
his purpose was to separate them.
Perhaps that's why I've
Yes.
so
Yeah.
enjoyed our time.
remember, Noir is the book that
But
NieR
I
touches at the
fear
beginning of the
this is
game.
our journey.
So yeah, the copies of Noir were supposed to separate everybody, and Vice was tasked to has the power to put them back in.
Right. And he ends up becoming Patient Zero.
Grown rather fond of Vice.
Yes. No, well, not Patient Zero, because if you remember, as in the intro, we did put some shades as regular NieR who
Oh,
thought that
right.
were just monsters. So even back then, NieR was an idiot.
Okay,
And
well,
he
yeah.
didn't know better. It wasn't until he touched the book and rather than turn into a shade, he gained superpowers. Is when the government realized, oh, He's the pillar. He's the one we need to basically keep the balance of all other shades as a kind of like, think of it like a support beam. They built a table, but it was very unstable and it was constantly wobbling around, so they tried to look for a support beam. They found the support beam and they used it. So
you know what? No.
it keeps everything at bay. Or at least to a general degree. Better than before. But now, once we destroy this, more and more shades will go rampant sooner or later because they no longer have the support beam. Oh, hell yeah, time for the iron pipe.
Might as well keep doing this as much as I wanted to use the Dragon Slayer.
It's just that
It's just too difficult.
Yeah.
We always need to end it with the pipe.
Respect the pipe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! That final blow.
Yeah. Like you have... When we fished, if you remember, Snake, we did get the iron pipe in Automata. And it is the same pipe. So I'm so happy that you get the pipe, the time it deserves to shine.
yes.
Because you didn't back then. You just got the pipe and you just like forgot, for the rest of the run.
Yeah. But apparently, if you fully upgrade, it's actually one of the best weapons.
Yeah. It's really shitty. I think it's the same here. It's very shitty throughout the entire run until it's max power.
Wow.
I think it is mostly because its power is not very good, but its percentage for critical rate is high.
Mm-hmm.
So sure, it is weak, but he does a lot of critical hits. This is new. I made a dum-dum.
Huh? What?
Oh, we're back here.
Oh.
He's remembering. It's been a while since we've been back here.
Here,
Yeah.
you can have this cookie.
This is from the very beginning.
Yep.
Don't worry about it, Yona. I'm already full.
This again? That's what you said yesterday. You haven't been eating anything lately.
Like, this is around the time things were going to shit and everybody was turning into shit. So so NieR and Jonah didn't know about this. So they were just running around scavenging on their own.
Thanks.
Because the people were giving copies of Grimoire Noir to people to start the process and to search for that support beam I was using. But NieR and Jonah, the only thing they saw was, oh, people touching a book, turning into monsters. Better fucking run. So it wasn't until he got the magic powers where people come to him and said, like, calm down. Oh,
Everyone
all
that
our
we killed.
friends. All the friends we killed. Well, technically. There's one of them there that doesn't belong. Also, hey, now he looks like a kid again.
Okay, now he does.
Yeah. No, like his Shadowlord
Thanks
version
for
also
always
looked like the
being
kid
there for
version
me.
of Shadowlord NieR
Mm-hmm.
for a moment.
Oh, here. I brought your hat.
But yeah, they're in the afterlife together now.
Thanks, Yona.
Again, it surprises me how consistent the afterlife is in the Yokotaro verse, and there's not like some kind of horrible twist.
I mean,
movie.
it really was. They're just innocent victims of a poorly managed project to save humanity.
Yeah.
Every one of them is a victim.
Yeah. And said project was made from victims of an entire apocalyptic event brought by a literal god that hate them.
Yeah.
Which isn't even when you think about it, isn't even technically the god of that particular universe, because it's not like god if we imagine in the option that the NieR universe is our universe, and we assume whatever you want to believe that there's a god up there. It wasn't our god that brought that to us. It was the god from the Drakengard world that literally got dumped into the NieR universe.
Right.
Basically a god was dumped into us that didn't like humans, and we had to pay for it. So in the end, we're all victims.
We're all victims of Kaim's stupidity.
So then that's the odd that I guess 2B hoped that she could kill at some point.
You can take it as that interpretation.
I mean,
because she means a lot of things. She means Yorha. She means whatever god existed before that brought us this pain to the people before NieR, and also in the meta sense, the developers themselves. So it's like multiple layer kind of shit.
Yeah.
Again, I bring up the fact that the end path E on Automata literally involves killing the makers of the game through the credits, which literally can be metatextualized in the sense that you are killing the gods that made the world.
Right, there's still one person who has an unknown credit that I just quickly saw.
Who?
Kyle, what's his face?
Kyle McCarthy. Yeah, and him and Kira Boglan do have a voiceover, but we won't see that for a while. And I don't want to tell you what it is because it's cool spoilers. No, it's not 2B and 9S. They don't appear in this game.
That was something of what I was thinking.
You'll see.
I will be revealing it. It's still super cool though. So you'll see.
Natsuki Hanai also has an unknown credit, which I'm assuming is also part of the same thing.
I think that she's like probably one of the voice actors from the equivalent in Japan, because the NieR Automata voice cast is also participating in NieR Replicant in Japan.
Yeah, that's a female name. I know that's a fact. So maybe she voiced 2B.
Maybe. I don't know who voices 2B and 9S in Japan.
I don't know either.
The thing is that they weren't in the original NieR. Like they not even like in like voicing other characters. So the only thing you can guess from them there is that they are part of the new content for this version. What a beautiful song.
Beautiful, but sad. It sounds so sad.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Regardless of everything that we went through, mankind is just doomed.
That's why I was saying like last time that you kind of need to see the glass half full rather than half empty, because otherwise you end with a nihilistic vision of the world. And yeah, it's super tragic, but you gotta try to find the light in within the darkness in this, otherwise you're gonna feel sad. You need to think about it. We got screwed over, but that doesn't mean that we have to take away the fact that other people who also have all the right to exist get a plentiful life.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, after playing Automata, it's extremely difficult to almost impossible for me to see the glasses half full.
I guess I'm different in that regard, because again, I see it half full because of Automata.
Yeah.
Because we know that both replicants get to live long enough. Oh, by the way, here it comes. Here comes the boy.
Well, this is a whiplash in the sadness.
What are these sound effects?
Wow, that was crazy. I can't believe how well my sister's body holds up. Kinda when you're just ahead. I wonder where everybody is. I can't wait to see them again. But before that can happen, there's some stuff I gotta do first. Like finding a body.
Aliens.
Or at least some legs.
This is gonna have an over the facade, I
Renee and
think.
Vice haven't killed each other yet. I swear, you leave them alone for 1 minute.
Oh, Neil.
Bye, Emil. Don't worry, we'll see Emil again. And I just don't mean that just in Automata.
Right, that
Yeah,
is.
I guess
I told you that things were going to be okay. If Emil can stay chipper even after that, I
Okay,
feel like
well-
we have to see the glass half full for
Yeah.
Emil.
Well, I guess the explosion wasn't too clean as it was made out to be.
Yeah. Emil is just that resilient. That's why I was saying, like, hey, don't feel bad for him. He's fine in Automata, and now we know why. I mean, we did find him inside, like, using a robot body in Automata, and then just bounce around until he found his freaking car legs. So,
Because, I mean, I thought the explosion was too clean that he would get sent forward in time or something like that, but no, his head just got blown off.
yeah. Like, that this is not supposed to be Automata. That's, like, immediately after the explosion.
Yeah.
So she just gets to live a long time and see the stuff developing in it. In fact, I as I said, I do have a story that has to do with Emil's head bouncing around. So we will see that next time.
Right.
I hope, because again, next time I have another story first, and then I will have to have Emil. I don't know if I'm gonna have to tell two stories in the same.
Obtain all the weapons of the game, and you'll be able to make one final decision that affects the story. So then that means that D and E will be pretty short.
Yeah.